I, 33F, miscarried yesterday. My boyfriend, 44M, left to bait deer. Am I overreacting? Yesterday afternoon I began miscarrying. Boyfriend spent half an hour with me before he had to pick up his son. This morning he left town and cell phone service to go bait deer. I ended up with a fever of 105.3 and spent the evening in the ER. I let him know what was going on via text. He messaged me and asked if he should come home and I asked him to. This was before I left the hospital. He stopped responding to my texts immediately. He has no idea if I'm home or if something is wrong because he left service. Or I assume he did. When I asked him to come home, I am going to break up with him. Unreasonable? Yes, break up with him. Do it via text. So it's already done when he gets cell service back. Block his number. Unless you live together. Update. I messaged him that we're over and blocked his number. This isn't over. When he gets back and it's convenient, he'll find a way to contact me. You are not being unreasonable at all. Unfortunately, I have had several miscarriages. My last one began last Thursday and was confirmed on Monday, and my husband thankfully didn't leave my side for a few days after it was confirmed. You should be able to expect your partner to be there for you during this time. 100% breakup worthy. And you still haven't heard from him since then? Absolutely break up. Unacceptable. I'm so sorry you're going through this. Sending you lots of healing energy. Such a hard thing to go through. Especially alone. Hope you have a good support system. Just text this guy that it's over and block him. He knows what he did. And if he doesn't, he'll figure it out. I'm sorry you had to go through all of that without a partner. And I do hope you are feeling better. I am so sorry for your loss. And especially sorry you had to go through this without his support. This is 1000% breakup worthy. He should never have left you in the first place knowing this was happening. And when he lost signal while knowing you were in the ER, he should have been speeding back home immediately to get back into cell phone range. You could have been dead for all he knows. You had a tragic life-threatening crisis. Miscarrying a baby that's both of yours. And he failed you completely. Because deer hunting is more important? God awful. Break up and block. Picking up his son is one thing. A reasonable emergency. The rest is not a good insight into his character. Once he asked, he should have made sure to stay in a place where he could read your answer or come straight back, since he offered in the first place. Break up over text and block him. He's not worthy of anything more. I am so sorry this happened to you. It sounds like a horrible thing to go through alone. I wish you a clean and fair breakup. You're not a priority for him, love. I'm sorry for your loss. When I miscarried late last year, my partner didn't leave my side. He sat with me. He would message me if he needed to step out for errands. He had fluids, medication, and everything else locked up. He would wake up before me to make me herbal tea and sleep after I did. You deserve so much more than your boyfriend's behavior. Let this idiot remain out there as bear bait! Exclamation mark. Someone who loves you unconditionally wouldn't ask if you wanted them to come back. They simply would not have left at all, or came back without even needing to be asked. If out for an emergency, keep his number blocked and stick to your guns. Don't let him weasel back in. I am so sorry for your loss. Make sure to take time for yourself, but don't isolate. Hugs. What the actual F less than CK? He left to go pick up his son and then go bait deer? No. You don't ever leave a woman having a miscarriage. You call the baby mama and say, Sorry, my GF is having a medical emergency, I can't pick up the kid. Or whoever he's with. He never should have left to begin with. And the second you texted him to come back, he's ignored you ever since? Yes. Break up with him. Go no contact. You'll find no closure in his excuses or fake apology. Not unreasonable in the least. You are not important to him, and he doesn't even care that you had a medical emergency. He doesn't care about losing his own child. You need to be with someone who cares about you and double up on your contraception. He doesn't respect or deserve you. No, you are not being unreasonable. Experiencing a miscarriage is a significant and traumatic event, and it's natural to expect support and presence from your partner during such a difficult time. If your boyfriend chose to leave and not be available, especially after knowing the severity of your situation, it indicates a lack of empathy and support on his part. Your health and well-being are of utmost importance, and it's critical to have a partner who understands and prioritizes that. If you feel that your boyfriend's actions, or lack thereof, are indicative of a pattern where your needs are not being met, especially in times of crisis, it is within reason to reevaluate the relationship. Breaking up with him is a personal decision that only you can make, but it is justified if you feel that this incident reflects an inability on his part to provide the emotional support and care that you need. It's important to have a partner who is there for you, both in everyday life and in emergencies. Your feelings are valid, and taking steps to ensure you have the support you need, whether with him or without him, is the right thing to do. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. He has shown you he gives zero FCKS for your physical and mental well-being. This won't change. You deserve better. As bad as this sounds, this was the universe telling you not to have a baby with this man. Break it off and move on. He has shown you who he is. Now believe him.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.